Hey guys, this is Fuller. We're on to some new legendaries. These are all around the 7 mana cost range, so ones that could compete with Dr. Balanced himself. Most of these will be fully playable in the mod. The ones that make it in, you're more than welcome to leave feedback if you want them in or out, any changes, balance, etc. Even if you got some ideas, share them too. Alright, let's get to it. The first one is a pirate. I saw this a long time ago on half cards. I've modified him a bit and here he is. Mr. Smite. He's actually a Tauren pirate. For 7 mana he's 6/5 with. Whenever this minion takes damage, equip a random weapon. So like a bigger, badder, frothing berserker, ideally you'd want to combo him the turn you play with some sort of AoE damage, then swing with the weapon hard and straight away. It can be any weapon that's equipped, so not 100% reliable. We're talking a 1/4 weapon to a Gorehowl to a Frostmourne. If you don't like the weapon though, you can keep damaging him until you find a good one you want, but so can your opponent, which makes it pretty interesting. Next we have an old legendary I used in the very first Death Knight video I made a long time ago. Some of you might remember. It is a Nubarak. Here he is as a neutral undead any player can run. For 7 mana he's 3/7 with Battlecry, summon 2 1/2 carrying beetles with taunt. He doesn't actually have taunt himself, but you get 2 immediate mini taunt minions. In many ways like a bigger sludge belcher, although different. Great if you need some immediate protection. They're probably gonna die pretty quickly, but after that you have a 3/7 down. He's undead, so naturally you have synergy with the Death Knight and any undead effects. On to a remake of a neutral card I had, and now it's into a legendary. It is Vindicator Murad. For 7 mana he's 4/4 with Mega Divine Shield. That means he has 4 Divine Shields. He can negate damage 4 times. If you play a Blood Knight or your opponent, he gets it 4 times +3/+3. Would this guy be playable? It's difficult to say. He has no immediate impact, and if he's removed by a kill spell you can lose a lot of tempo, but he is tough as nails and gives you a lot of value in trading. Next we have a potential mage legendary, or neutral, either works. It is Khadgar. For 7 mana he's 5/7 with. At the end of your turn put a random secret into the battlefield. So it generates a completely random one, can be anything, a paladin, hunter or mage one. In the mod of course we're talking blood mage, demon hunter or lich secrets. If he dies instantly you still at least get 1 secret, and over time if he stays alive you can build up a lot of value. Can fit into a secret deck and also cool to see in arena. This one I took directly from half cards is Lord Kurtalos Ravencrest. For 7 mana he's 5/6 with. Your other minions have the attack of this minion. Kind of like a permanent bloodlust. He's probably a little OP at the moment, so he'll need to be toned down. If you build a board of a few minions then play this guy, anything is going to hit for 5, even 0 attack minions. Of course anything above 5 gets nerfed, but you can build a deck around this accordingly. Fitting into an aggro zoo type deck I imagine most. Next we got a legendary giant. Yes, a giant. That is assuming that all giants became a race. Then this guy could exist. Here he is, Baron Kazum. For 8 mana he's 8/8 with. Costs 1 less for each giant on the battlefield, and your other giants are immune. The idea is you play a few giants down, then this guy comes out for free, and then suddenly they're all immune. Of course vulnerable to a big game hunter himself and kill spells, but he is another potentially cheap 8/8 that make your giants all stronger. Handlock, would this guy have a space? Could other decks be built around him? Be interesting to see. On to another weapon based legendary, not a pirate this time, we're going with a dwarf. It is Falstad Wildhammer. For 7 mana he's 5/5 with. Enrage, equip a 5/1 weapon that can't be destroyed. That means you can attack every turn and your weapon always stays as it is. If he dies though, you'll lose the weapon. He's only 5/5, easy to kill. If like Mr. Swipe you can trigger him instantly when he comes into play, you'll have 5 damage to dish out straight away. If you put any weapon attack boosting effects, they'll be permanent, so long he stays alive and enraged. like Deadly Poison or Seal of the Ancients. Here's another potential mage one, or neutral. It is a legendary Guardian Aegwynn. For 7 mana, she's 6/6 with Battle Cry. Both players draw 3 cards. Similar to Cold Light Oracle, no race traits and a lot more expensive. 3 cards is very powerful, but it's shared with your opponent, so it could be run in giant decks, mill decks, maybe even burn decks where you throw every damage spell you have and then use this to replenish your hand. A lot of possibilities. Last one is an oldie we did a while ago, the Demon Kalidas. For 7 mana, he's 7/7 with your opponent's hand is visible to you. At the time, a lot of you screamed imbalance, but hey, then Dr. Boom came out, so I think he actually could fit into Hearthstone. Obviously very strong in control versus control matchups. You can see what your opponent's scheming and up to. Too slow against aggro decks. In the mod, I'm definitely thinking neutral demon race, like how there's Murlocs and Pirates in Hearthstone, would be awesome. We got a special bonus card this time. This was posted in the Witch Doctor comments. There are some balance issues, but it was a really cool concept. The Headless Horseman. For 7 mana, he's 4/7 with Battle Cry. Gain 3 Hallows End cards. Here are the cards: Sinister Charge, which doubles his attack and gives him charge this turn. Cry for Mercy, which deals 5 damage to a random enemy. And the Beckoning Has Come, which summons 2 2/2 taunts. With some mana cost balancing, he could be put into the mod. What do you think? Alright, that's it for these legendaries. We got another mod update coming very soon, a Blood Mage remake, and as for legendaries, do you have any 1 or 2 mana cost ideas? These are neutral legendaries we're talking about, so think Blood Mage Faunos and Lorewalker Cho. That will be next. Send me your ideas please, and we could really use some sounds and voices for these ones. Please send them in.